Hello. Hi. Oh, gee. What you're hearing back there is my window because it's pretty windy today. Right. I can't verify if Kick is live. That might be a little loud. Right. So we're just gonna leave that as it. And let me just lower my stuff just a bit because I think it's peaking. And yeah, I wonder if the commands are working now. They're not. Let me see. Screen. Wait. Yes. So dashboard because the commands are set up through stream elements. So if I do because they work fine on Twitch, but not YouTube or yeah. So let's see managing. No, I didn't add that. Weird. Okay. Right. Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to see what the issue is. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing. Still slow. Oh, never mind. Crash. I'm talking about the game page, but either way, still, I'm just pretend it's working because I don't know, right? So what I was thinking is just no gaming today, just game dev. So what we were doing last time. Let me pull this up here. The notes. So I believe last time I was just making a log of the kind of stuff I had. Hold on. Let me find out. I don't know if this is this. No. Is this? No. There's just no way of lowering my own volume because I have audio monitoring on, which makes it a bit hard to speak because I'm talking over myself. Yeah. Either way, made a list, which is here, here. Yeah. So this. So this is the stuff I thought I'd visit this time. I won't be able to get through all of it, but it's a start. But yeah, because I do want keyboard input because it's a bit annoying to control through the touch. Which, I mean, it's still gonna have touch input, but it's just gonna be easier to do it through keyboard while I'm testing. So I will have to get what's done because I have really good memory. I don't. So this is just the Unity thing. I believe we have the input Unity registry. The new input system. Okay, so it's not installed. Should I switch over? Because the legacy system, I believe, won't work. Let me see. Input manager, right? Using the new, right? Because the moment I switch, most likely things are gonna break. Like, yeah, you know, because I believe the buttons were custom. Yeah, because I'm using the. You cannot see that. Let me just scoot to the side. Oh, and yeah, here. So basically, what I'm doing is the old-fashioned way, which involves extending this class, which lets you detect keyboard input. Basically, any not keyboard, touch inputs. And then I do a bunch of stuff here. I am dreading this change, but let's bite the bullet. Let's see how bad it gets. It's, sorry for the way I speak. Again, it's mostly from one thing. Okay. New system, not enable. Okay. Do you want to enable? Yes. Yes. Do you want to save the changes? I did not make any changes. Sure. It's loading. Oh, I'll have to add the window capture again. That's fine. It's not gonna break one, right? It never does that. Dismiss. Let's see. Let me hide that. Select window share. Okay. No way. Worked on the first try. Good. Nice. Okay. So now things should not be working anymore. We will try. No, they were. Oh. That mean I can keep both version? That's it. It cuts me off so much. Mike. Is this still bugged? Yeah. Yeah. It's bugged. Either way. We will see. Okay. That is okay. That's the key. That's the my turn. Okay. Right. Now, I believe you go to window, and there should be one for the what do you call it? The new input system somewhere. If I can go, okay. Mike's being really weird. Sorry. Standard. So okay. will not work. Okay, let's try that. Please don't break too much. Oh, okay. Right. Now let's try it again. Still working somehow. All right. Wait, does item view? Yeah, it does work. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, that's always open whenever you leave. That's also a problem. Oh, hi Mo. You. Oh wait, the sound. Yeah, I think I have the alerts working now. I kind of figured it out. Hold on, I need to turn on monitoring. It is making it so hard to speak. Oh, that's so much better. Anyways, oh, the alerts. It should be. Wait, no, not the soundboard. It was the basically when you follow or something, it should pop up on screen. That is what I was struggling with. So it should be working now. Let me check. Let me check. I believe I can test it. So yeah, so it pops up like that. I don't know if it makes a sound or if you can hear the sound, but yeah, that is what I was struggling with. Yeah, those sound. I might have to both. Getting double audio? No, single audio. Let me see. Um, no. I wasn't looking for a sound code because I think I don't even have points yet on the channel. So is that what you mean? Oh, yeah. I guess I can look into it, but I think it's fine for now. But I might need it moving forward. Yeah, thank you. How you doing? How was your day? Oh yeah, sure. I'll please work on this and try to get the keyboard working. So I believe if we press who's the city? What? Oh no, it's a different. Hold on. Uh, sure. Okay. Oh, it doesn't hide the meta objects. Oh, you can now see this. Hold on. Should be visible now. Yeah, there we go. Same thing. What I'm doing is I have this that's dictating what's happening. Why is it not loading in fully? Hold on. Let me see if I can reopen this. Close this. Okay. Now does it show? Oh. What? Oh, there it goes. Right. Let me re-add the window. There we go. And yeah. Now I can jump. If you hold control, you can jump to wherever that thing is defined. Pretty handy. So yeah, this is why. Okay. Sorry, I've forgotten so much. It's the touch info. Okay. And we're using that directly to control the player. If we go there, yeah, this is where we're getting all of that. Okay. Open start. Okay. So this is the one that runs. Oh yeah, all three of these get ported here, which are predefined interfaces that we're just extending. What's the right term? I don't know. But we're implementing them, and here we get information about where we're clicking, and we can use that to do a bunch of stuff. So here I have screen divided into two parts, left and right. Okay. But if I change it to keyword scheme, hold on. I think what I could do is go to my other project where I'm using the keyboard inputs. And I can just copy script over from that. So let's see, temperature controls, probably. Let's see. Here, where did push? There. Let's see, if we show that community, now that we have events system, why much? What the hell? Oh no, this is something else. Can we get that? Hold on. Maybe I just create a new input system. Create. Input attributes. I believe, yeah. So let's see. Input actions. It's just yes, this is first. Change data sign. Okay. Edit. Right. This goes. Nope. this goes here. Okay. Roll speed, static speed. Okay. So this will be touch, rather than just keyboard directly, since we're gonna have both. This, I believe, is the action, which should be, let's say, forward. And that's gonna be assigned to, let's say, W. Okay. Type button value. By actually, let's try button and do forward, backward, and that will be S. Then the new one, left, and this should be bind to the baby. Then another one, which is right. This one goes to the right. Save. Now it's not a sign, so I'm assuming there's something in project setting. Manager there. Okay, you hear we assign this, right? So now it's showing up here. Let's just try this. I believe I can now head back to Visual Studio. And yeah, do something similar here. So, splice it. No, we'll make a separate one. File and go to keyboard .cs and put these and it's gonna be keyboard and yeah. And then this bar is gonna be the same. So we define a global input, we assume input is assigned here. So input system disabled, and then current action later. Okay. Save, and we should be able to make a bunch of functions. So following standard things, it should be outlet. Let me just copy all of it. On forward, and it is back, left, right. Where left, right. Okay. Now access their input component. So if you move back to Unity, it's virus scripts. When we go to here, canvas, input touch. Okay. So let's add another ME. Or should I? No, separate one. We got input keyboard, right? We had a Google layer input. Okay. Not represented. Yeah. Keyboard. Camera. Spinning. Do that. Okay. Take the script and assign it here. Let's see. We'll keep this focus. Open the console and try. Now it should output movements when we press these. And yeah, it does. Cool. But I believe it stops. Maybe if I change the title from button to value. I don't remember exactly what it's for. Let's just try it. See what it does. Okay. It stops. Okay. And if we try this, then it should. I'll have to see if I can save. I'll have to pull up some notes. So, interviewing system. Let's see. Okay. This was a lot of measures. Thanks, Window. Okay. Yeah, this is the old book, old version. Setting up and actions. Right. Okay. Concepts. Books. Say actions. Okay. So god. Okay. Read about. Oh, poetry using find that in your update mode. Okay. Okay. So this means it's just a Boolean value, and this is a floating point, I believe. So you want that value, value, and yeah, that's it. And the way we detect these info is okay. So get a correct input action, all this key forward. Got key backward, key right, left, just following the same pattern, and key right. Okay, and then in start, we do key forward equals input system connections find action, and we want the forward action. It's not a weird way though. I don't know if there's a better option. Okay, and then we have I don't think we need these to say that comment them out for now. Oh no, point up there, and here we're gonna do print directly on the the forward the value vector 2. Would it be very different? How do you how do you define this? No, we do is press. Okay, so I think we changed it back to a button in Unity. So here, but button. Save. And now when we okay, I guess the forward key by its name, which I assume is what we define in Unity over here. And now gets that key when it's pressed. Maybe can we access from here? Action events. Actions. Okay. Dot. Mine. Oh, we can use that or so I believe we will need a separate later one. if we use this method, let's see, back into Unity, you just run this. It should be false. True. False. False. Okay. That's simple enough. Let me pull up the code again. And it should run the rest same way for the red. Yeah. After. I don't like this method because it can make typos and mistakes here, but I could define constant for it. But I don't think I'm going to be referencing these anywhere other than this or here. So, yeah, sorry, Mo. That's we are trying to get the player to move. Let me see. So what we're doing right now, okay, let me, what we have right now is this. We can walk around, we can look around. Sensitivity is really high, so we can pick stuff up, look at it, and we can interact with stuff. And yeah, there's more items. So yeah, close that. It's a little bug, but yeah. And then we got a lantern. But to do any of this, I have to use the screen because this was supposed to be and still is mobile game. So everything is touch based, and it's annoying because I forget which side is for movement, which one's the camera. So what I'm doing right now is making, or rather adding keyboard input so we can control this thing from the keyboard and mouse. So yeah, I believe I can get rid of this and it should still work. Might give me errors. Oh. Hold on. Focus, play. Do I need it? Oh, I do. Okay. Then we keep it. And back to code. Then we do left view, we do right view. What we don't need is no. You know what? We do need to do this step. So we keep it. And we can get the other keys. Oh, I should take note of those. This is a function. Let's see. Mouse, I guess. Yeah. One day. And then get. Just gonna keep probably here and this perhaps. There we go. Pattern now we're getting the input. Our next step is making it move the player. So right now, only thing we're doing here is, yeah, we're relying entirely on that script. Okay. And here. Left, right. How am I gonna get both of them working? Need to do this script. Okay. Here, here, controller, and within this class, that's the sync. Okay. So it's mostly just player controller and input controller. Okay. So we have two options. Either we plug this into this, which is the code, the core handling, what do you call it? Get touch input based on the old logic, which I'm going to keep since it works, no reason to change it. But I'll have to merge this into this. So right now we rely on the pointer. We're no longer. I think. I did bump up the bitrate to 9K, but I don't think it's going at 9K right now. It's telling me it's 6,300 on average. 6,300 on average, which is, I don't know. I don't know if that's bad or good. So on, chair down. Position, which is hijack these functions, but I'll have to declare this switch. Would be a little unholy. Or what I could do is where it's being applied to the player, I just plug it there. So let's see. Set state, player one. What are you doing? I forgot how much code there is. You know what? It's because I can't hear the background music. Let me see if I can put something up that won't get muted. This one I had another try. Oh well, let's just roll with this. Let me get the setup. You'll see, okay, enable. Let's see if it catches it. Okay, it is. So let me mute the BGM. Start rolling, and yeah, let's try this. Should be good. Oh, okay. Sadly, this is one game dev is, by the way, looking through your code, trying to figure out what you did, and just making it work somehow. And this one. Okay, we're using the move vector, which were, I believe, assigned somewhere else. Here. Okay. Process motion. There's this being called here. Okay. So if the player select process motion, and that's our movement vector. Okay. We get movement from here and here. Okay. If you're climbing, it moves only on the vertical axis. Okay. So what I could do is add and check there. So let me turn it down just a smidge. That's too much. It's not a smidge. Wait, don't get loud. Okay, that should be fine. I hope. Let's make this a single count. So up. Yeah, make the class up. Input, keyboard, instance. So exist in the current contents. What? Stat public status. Oh, right. Yes. Let's do the singleton first. Then instance going destroy this. Oh no. Destroy game object. Else instance. Let's do this. So sorry. So what we're doing here is this is the class, which just means all of this code. We create a variable called instance, and public means anyone can access this as long as you have this name, and static means there's only one copy of this. So yeah, And here, what I'm doing is checking if this already exists. Thanks. If it does, it's gonna destroy this one version and keep the original. Otherwise, it's gonna be, oh, remember this one. Yes, that makes sense, I think. Man, it's not that complicated once you get the hang of it, but I understand, like, this is the deep end. Yeah. uh, enjoy your food. All right, so we have this instance. We did this similar thing here. Now what we can do is, okay. Oh, here. We where we're getting, okay, in motor. No wait, because motor only works once you have these actions, and I believe these are assigned by this function. Okay. Where am I getting this? Let's see. Process, curve, action. So let's start from here. We do this. We detect the screen has been touched. We drag, maybe. Remove the glare. Oh, okay. Here we're registering an action. So we want to do the same thing. Okay. So we register this action. And same for the ear. This depends on chirality, which just means whether the movement is done from the right side of the screen or the left. Which is in the settings, it's an option you can change. Okay, and then when it ends, it fires another event. Okay. So here, it has to see whether any of these have been pressed. If they have, it should start this. And here, similar to what I did here, instance. So now I can refer to that class and access whatever is inside of it. So if the player isn't moving already, it's gonna start movement. Before that, though, we need to make sure any of the keys are pressed. So if you if this key is pressed, or this key is pressed, or you know what? Let's just create variables here because I don't like accessing these every time. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna create a local variable that stores this. So boolean is over key backward. Let's just do this thing. Don't worry about it. It all makes sense in the end. And more. I'm sorry, mode. I might switch to a game later because I don't have to go to my other job today. Luckily, I got an off, so I don't know. Not sure which game I would want to play. But I do want to get. Let me pull it up. Like at least some of these done. Indeed. Yeah, but at least one of them. That's my goal for today. Which is isn't a lot, but you know, baby steps. First, the left, the right. Oh, right. Because I will be referencing these variables. Oi, is that a gun? Why are you threatening me? I didn't do anything. Not yet. So now, if any of these keys are pressed, it's gonna go here. Then we have to make sure the player isn't already moving. Okay. What? Why the violence? Why? What did I do? I'm just fungus, you know? I don't do anything. Just a harmless parasite. I mean, spaghetti tastes good, so you know, could munch on that later. And I had some like yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't your brain, but it was good. So now it should start movement. And we also need some way of why do you keep closing? Okay. Now it's storing a bunch of information here. So if we jump there. It's gonna add actions where controller. Wait, this informs input controller. Okay, that's what we're doing here. What's the next step? This informs the player controller. Okay, and here it gets the input. Should I add an input source here as well? So it knows where the input is coming from. Just by the way, this code is available on my GitHub plugging my stuff. Yeah, it is free to use. I haven't updated it in a while, I think. Yeah, it's oh damn. But it's been a while. I will update it soon. I think I was thinking maybe if it gets to a big, a landmark. So I was waiting on that, but I might update it anyway. And I don't know if just importing it directly is gonna work, but someone will have to try and inform me. Because I'm lazy. Yeah. We have these variable. So let's have these here as well. Actively? Oh, it is being used. Why is it grayed out? Let's see. Okay. We don't have that. If I make these, you know what? I'm gonna promote them to is active property and uh, this whole spiel. And I'm gonna promote these to variables. So stop. There we go. Now we can get rid of these decorations. Just update these values on every tick. Go here and we use this. So we don't have to repeat it. And here we can remove that if it is active. Oh, we can just. Oh, hello, Lily. How you doing? I'm indeed live. I was supposed to go live like 2 hours earlier, but it took a while setting things up. Still broken, of course, because there's no chat overlay. Yeah, I'm live. Hi. This is a test stream though, so expect stuff and bad mic. I suppose not. This is pretty stupid, but just for the sake, they might be counting the bots too, so I'm not sure. I don't even know if Kekas were working because it wasn't loading for me before. YouTube is fine. It's bizarre. Ah, no worries. Yeah, I'm making a spooky game. Look, I mean, I'm sorry, Moon. It will all make sense. Okay, as long as it works, doesn't matter what it looks like. Let me show Lily the game a bit. Let me this them this is game. Let me just maximize on this. Hopefully no errors. It's pretty basic right now, bare bones, like very bare bones. But yeah, let me see. Got a lantern, got a key. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I don't know if I completed interactions in the other places. Let me see. Because I believe lighters are still missing. Oh, there we go. Uh, it's, it was originally, wait, originally, oh, okay. Touch, so it was very giant UI working keyboard plus mouse input right now, actually. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Like now you can open cupboards and drawers. But you can look outside off of, yeah, pretty basic, but still in the works. What to do? Oh, it's what? Oh, let me see. Let me show you my favorite part. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Like this is the church. Got some stuff here. You can go up. There's also a boat. I think yeah, they're placeholders. So there's the library. Wait, where am I? There. Some stuff here. There's a key. And oh, go back. There's this at the top. And I believe I can go down here. There's a graveyard. Need to make better tombstones. These are just basic ones for now, but I'll add more at some point. But yeah, I can pull up the blender file. Hold on. And here, I can wait. So this is the map. Take care. Thank you. Lovely work. And let's see. Packaging making. This work. Okay, so this should work. I will need default values for this. So let's just set that up here. The installs. It's just in case someone tries to access those. And right, just I need water. It's too warm today. So we basically copied this logic here. So now wherever this is used in controller, you can use an condition. Let's just go here. And let's do this so we know how it was before. And we do input keyboard dot instance dot is move. So whether we're moving based on the touch logic or the keyboard logic, it should count as moving. let's see. Here, I believe we'll have to modify the code a bit. So instead of a simple this, what we're um, gonna do is we're gonna have a check whether this is moving. Uh, if this isn't moving, then we hold on this else this. So we're on the keyboard, then we prioritize keyboard. Prioritize keyboard input over touch. Okay. Now we need to declare pointer. Works with both input, input sources. Right. And we're gonna have to modify this as well. Camera, we might just. Alright, no worries, Moon. Take care. Thank you for popping in. I understand this is a very dry uh, content. But yeah, don't worry about it. Take care. Okay, here. But this is how we're doing the move pointer. Okay. And touch. So here, what we're gonna do is use the same thing, but set of pointer driven. We are okay. It does depend on the type first off. So that part goes. Next, we're gonna have. Uh, hold on. No. Yeah. Never mind. You could have the move vector. Oh, the move pointer there, but that's fine. Just for the sake of keeping the name same. Now we need to declare this. Oh, almost forgot. Or so we go on keyboard right here. First starting, and then when we let go, movement ends. Right. So to end the movement, we say if it is inactive, then movement will end. Does this check if the layers are already moving? No, it does not. So we can just keep that and get rid of that. All right. I am gonna take a little break near me. So yeah, shouldn't be long. And whoop. All right, near me. Hello. And I'm back. Sorry, I took a while. Thought I'd freshen up, get some more water, and yeah, now I can get back with that. But yeah, let me bring up. No, there we go. And oh, there. Now I believe I'm not checking. Okay. After, yeah. Okay. Okay. So we do this, but set it at the same time. Do start, then you set the drag. So uh, modify input of uh, event and oh right, and then with this in Sublime you can just hold down Control Shift and up and down to move items. But oh, thank you, Mom. But you can't do that here. It's not already moving. Now we update input for the vector. Mike's being more crusty now, or maybe I'm just being too quiet. Hold on. Right. Vector 2. Uh, vector. Yeah. By default, it's gonna be vector 2.0. So by default, we're not gonna be moving. Oh wait. So make this global. Let me just rename this. This folder. If you hit F2 while on anything, you can rename all of them at once. So I don't need to change it here. It just does that for me. This left is right. Yeah. Say move. No. Yeah. Is forward. Then move vector equals plus. None. We also need should we do this? I guess. Yeah, we can. We do vector 2 dot right is x and up is y. So I believe that's the one we're using. Yeah. Okay. And we're just gonna have constant speed right now because once we add shift key, we can add sprint. See here, and since all keys work in unison. We can just have separate checks for each. Actually, oh, let's make forward and back opposites, and same for left. And right. So the way Unity does things is, let me see. So this is the UI basically. Correct. When we move from here to here, we're moving from 0, which is here, to a positive value. So x increases in this direction, and y is the vertical position, which is also 0 here, and then it increases up. I think. Wait. let, let me confirm. Hold on. Create UI image. Okay. So we have this here now. And actually, let me scoot over there. Nice. Actually, I should have just been there the whole time. Whatever. So, we have this here, and if we set this to here. Hold on. This, wait, did I do 10? Okay. Yeah, sure. Make those visible. And now should still, yeah. So this green axis is Y, and this red axis is X. So it increases here, as you can see here, and it increases there. And this should be bottom left. Is it here? Or is it always relevant? Whatever. Direction doesn't matter. What's important is this is left right, this is up down. So now we should have some value set here. Are we normalized in square? We are none. Okay. So this is also gonna be fine. So now first we reset and then update according to whatever input we have. And yeah. But then it doesn't get reset if we stop moving. Is that a problem? Not a reset. Stop moving. When stop moving. Bad. I don't know. Check. So now, if we start moving, we notify controller. It says, oh, someone's trying to move. And this one comes here. It's like, oh, you're trying to move. Okay, let's notify the player controller. Look, wait. From here, we're trying to move. So we go here. Okay. Then for movement, we go shed input, which is gonna be moving. Okay. Access action. Better motor is gonna be moving. Okay. Uh, this is being called where? Okay, just there. So let's see if we are doing this. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, this. Okay, let's not get into that. So we get movement X and Y. Okay. Process motion is here. Okay. So we went next, and I think we need to update this. So if we are same logic as here, so fix that first. Add the call. So if we're already, well, if we have keyboard input, we go here. Otherwise, we do this. And this should also work here the same way. Yeah. It's given an error because we're not returning anything here. So we do return input keyboard dot instance pointer y, and same for here. Do we not have? Oh, this is the axis inversion for cycles out there. No offense. And then here is the x axis. So yeah, I believe I can get rid of that. We don't need the clamp because this is already gonna be either, you know, -1, 0, or 1. So no need for a clamp. So now movement should be based on whether we have a touch input or the keyboard. Right. Where else is this used? Base flare. This is. What's this? Okay, propelled colliders, and spring check, scale, restore, pragma, invert. I think this is just a sprint logic. So in keyboard, by default, we're gonna be sprinting. So I guess that's something I could. Spring ratio. I believe this is signed somewhere here. Yeah. So 66% we start sprinting. Okay. It should be working now. Let's see. Back to Unity. All right. Fingers crossed. That's oof. Oh my god. Oh, this is backwards. Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know which direction it starts. But that's a easy fix. We go back to our code. Go here. So instead of making this, oh yeah, nice. These signs should be the opposite. So we say that, go back to Unity, let it compile, save, and it should work. Do diagonals work? They do. I might be a genius. Wow. That's so much easier. I don't think I'm gonna add mouse just yet, because this works fine. Like, you see the mouse on screen, but it's whatever. This, though, oof, so much better. All right, so let's look at our notes again. Let me these now. Touch keyboard. Use new. Let's assist. Yeah. We are not. So I can just select all of these, turn into bullets, and just right. See, remember that we considered this, but didn't go with it. Uh, can I? Hold on. Right. Uh, okay. Scrap and turn. Touch. Input. Okay. Jack. Is fine for testing. Because that depends on whether I go with. Actually, this I can still keep. So let me just get rid of that. Let's turn this back into nope. To do this. There we go. Yeah. We'll release some more mouse question mark, because if it's a PC version, then we can just completely remove touch-based movement, and the entire screen will be dedicated to the touch input. So, yeah, for now, it's fine. So, yeah. We did it. One thing. Nice. Okay. Uh, help overlay generate. This is more white thing. I don't know why I put that here. Bonus then this I can think about. It's not a priority. This though I can do. If we go back to code and we add another key of this shift as or rather key sprint, and then we need anything else because this is just for equipment. Actually, let me just get rid of this, make this public, and rename this to spook. Yeah, that's way better. Now, we don't need this because it's gonna be used only over here. So what we're gonna do is if let's just copy that. The sprint is pressed, then the new vector times equals actually if it is not pressed, then gonna scale it down to point or rather 2f over 3. That's what it's defined as. Okay. And if it is greater than, yeah. So it's going to be less than or rather equal to right now. So it should not be sprinting until I pull down sprint. Remember, menu unless sprint key is failed. So if it is pressed, no nerf. If it isn't, which is what this exclamation mark does, whatever value is here, it inverts this. And go, yeah, nerf it. Now we need to assign the key here. So, sprint equals sprint and back into here. Unity. Wait, where is? Oh, there. Uh-oh. I didn't stop. Yeah, errors. Because the project recompile. And we have another key called shift. I believe, yeah, buttons. Oh, actually, sprint. And this should be bound to the left shift. Right, save, activate here. Now it should be moving. Fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh yeah, sprints working. Oh. So now we have something. That's another check off this list. Nice. Now, pre-cam. what do we do here? Hmm. How do we fix pregame? Back in code. Yeah. Let's see. I believe input touch kind of pregame. Yeah. Okay. Well, so depending on which side is pressed, it says pregame. Okay. And this is used where? In controller. Okay. And then here, this is used in motor and camera. Okay. Hmm. Here, screen camera. Okay. Wires of testing. Never got around to that. Oh man, I am hungry. I do want a snack or something, but I think I'm gonna get this done first. Let's see. All right, so here we have pre-cam switches. Use that as is, but oh man, this is gonna be redundant. Whatever. I removed the comment from earlier. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it back. See. Let's just redo everything. And yeah, nice. So now we do this thing. It's gonna be 310. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the same here. Hmm. Except it's the opposite side. Oh. Wait, what? Left is camera. Right is. Mhm. Let me actually go to settings. No, menu settings. Okay. Suffering cam. Okay, so this shows toggles are gliders, which I think wasn't working. Into collision, same collision. Okay. Okay. We're just toggling the gliders. Glider exists, which it should. capsule collider attached to the motor component. So motor does not have a capsule collider. It's a print collider dot name. Yeah. It's either gonna give me an error or it's gonna work. So let's see. Play unfocus. Let's look at console. Yeah. Okay. So, why is it separate? Why did I keep it separate? Player. It should be client player. Because I think it separate layers. Controller. So we'll either make this. Oh wait, that's just the what do you call it? Collider that captures us moving. Oh, sorry, move to script. Yeah, that's the thing that here we're getting a capsule collider, which our object as a child object. So this is always going to be empty. Feelings. So there, there, ignore. Okay. Where else is this used? Okay. No, this is a sure. We can make this a specialized field, so it's available in the inspector, and we don't get it here. But then there's also the character controller, right? Hold on. Let's just try this back to Unity. Okay. That's one layer. That's line layer. Let's see. We should not get any errors. Oh, wait. Where did all of those go? Weird. Okay. We need to assign in here. Okay. Does the other one get assigned or just not? Why do I have that there? Hold on. We have this. Okay. Okay. So we do need instructors. We can get this one directly. It doesn't need to be. Oh, I'm not even checking first. Oh, jeez. This is often notice this why the bunch of else that's bad because this is from before where they learn proper use of singleton. Okay, and I believe this is public or reasons unknown to body. We have vision body. Oh, hold on. Uh, is this just leftover code door? We're not using rigid body anywhere. If I fill up the code and click this, yeah, we're just there again here. So it's kind of useless. Get rid of that and that. So now we can assign lighter the inspector and it should work. Okay, let's see. Okay, working so far. Let's see. Rehab. No, it's still grounded. So, okay. Maybe it's because I changed how movement works. Because I think it was tied to the rigid body before. Maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Back to the code. So now, if we come over here, set data. Okay. Now we go here and here. Okay. We have gravity. We do. So when we're in flight mode, we should have no gravity. So we come here, we go character, controller dot gravity. Oh no, wait, that's something else entirely. That's just a little variable. Hold on. M gravity. Right, it's already ignoring gravity. Okay. If we're in freehand. So wait, we shouldn't be flying. Let's see, make sure. Okay. Go here. It's on. We go way up here. Okay. We turn around. We should not be falling. No, we are. Hold on. Do we radius? Oh, why is it applying gravity? Are the wait? Stop. Maybe the back to home. Maybe this is wrong. Working. Hold on. Menu settings. Because I didn't remember overhauling the UI. Okay. Should still work, but ship isn't. Oh, it should. So it's definitely changing this. Right. Okay. So I can do here. This should show. Hello? Did something happen? Oh, mine was being weird. So we have that. Uh, Here it should not be using gravity. Hmm. So we are not in weekend and not grounded. Hmm. Should not be applying gravity. So hold on. So we have this, and then we have motion. It's just freaking not working. Hold on. Let me check. Uh, hmm. And check here. Print free and image dot name plus tabs and now let's see if we go into Creator. Like, so it is definitely going into Creator. So that's not the issue. It's backslash. Okay, then who is applying gravity? And let's see what the movement vector looks like. Vector, it should have gravity. Back to Unity. Okay, gravity being applied. Gravity is still being applied. Okay, so I'm doing something stupid and I don't know what. Oops. Hmm. So if we are not climbing, which we're not, if we are not in freehand, which we are not yet, friend should not have space in this. Just whatever. back to Unity. Trial and error. But that's not affecting movement. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay. So vector vector is reset. No. Okay. Let's actually keep that one. Um, hmm. Is this reset at any point? Oh, snap to button. Okay. Hmm. So it's being reset. Is that the issue? If we, let's say, go down here, here. So when we disable collision, what if we also reset the move vector? Okay. So now it should not apply gravity. Oh, you didn't even see the code. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yes. So what I did was just add this line here. When we enable recam, it's gonna reset movement because it's not being reset anywhere else except when we climb the ladder. So I'm hoping that fixes it. But let's see. Let's see. So we're following. We are still falling. Dang it. Why? Mm. Here we should not be falling. Print falling. So when we're falling, it's just gonna print that, and it should stop when we uh, when we are in pre-cam. Let's see. Okay. Wait, what? It's not even going here. You're not climbing, which we are not. If you're not in freaking, which we are not. You're not grounded, which we are. Hold on. Uh, oh yeah. Okay. So it does fire the event. Hmm. But if we are freaking, it should stop. What am I doing wrong? We ignore active forces. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. The song's about to end. Let me queue up something else. It's gonna be a bit of a tonal whiplash, or I guess I could go this. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Actually, let me. I don't have it. Sorry, I got a message. My guy, right here. It was an ant. Okay, focus. Oh, wait. Sorry, hold on. Getting a button. Need. Sorry again for the silence. A friend of mine, their PC stopped working, GPU specifically, and yeah, All right. Yeah. So their GPU isn't working, which is I don't know why. We have the same model with GPU, so we're gonna swap them out and see if that works. Right. I won't be streaming for much longer, probably an hour. After that, I have to, well, since we're gonna be exchanging GPUs, I will have to turn the PC off. So sorry about that. But so no game today. Only make game, no play. Hold on. Sorry, I'm queuing up more music. There we go. All right. So, uh, hmm. Why is gravity being applied? Okay, let's just get rid of that. We're gonna keep that for now. Why is um, rather? Okay. Oh God, I can't type. Testing why gravity is applied in 3D mode. It shouldn't. Hmm. So this is definitely this part. Like it's not even working here because if we reset this, I think an extra check here. Gravity global, gravity active. I think if I move this part here, say if we are flying, new vector uh, if it goes to move vector, so oh sorry, move vector 3 where the x and y remain the same. Vector dot x, this becomes 0, move vector dot z. So no movement on the vertical axis. Otherwise, let's just move this here. We're gonna be freehand mode, and then this is swim or flying. So not swim or climb. Some nether thieves. Then we're gonna apply gravity based on whether we're swimming, not flying, or on ground. And that is freecam. If we're freecam, we just zero out our vertical movement. Okay. And this is before the transformation. But we are setting this to 0, but that's motion. That's different. So I need to document this code more. Back to Unity, fingers crossed. Let's see. We're falling. Not falling. Oh my god. I might be smart. Maybe. Maybe. Just a little bit. Whee! Wait, we still can't go underground? No! Didn't it change our layer? Hold on. Oh, wait. It didn't. Why? Okay. So that fixes that. But here, so it should be layer ignore. Why does it not do that? Owner, yeah, its own layer should be set to layer ignore. Wait, what's RT? Hold on. Back to this. Physics, settings. That's the ignore. Which one is the ignore there in our code? Because here we're ignoring putting this object there. Yeah, so there code. Set. Sorry, it was just a smidge loud for me. Oh, before. Yes. Check. Kind of. Shit. I need to fix ground clipping first. Dang it. Okay. Back in here. Uh, this part. Hold on. Let me try this. Let's see what's happening. First off, this way. Okay. We go here. This goes 0. But this still active, which it shouldn't be. This. Wait. Why is this? Yeah, sorry. I checked in Unity that when you hit climbing, oh, sorry, weekend, this doesn't get activated as it should because it's taking that collider. Oh no, it just changes its layer. Hold on. I need to get rid of that. Let's see. Right now, this is on climb layer. Still on climb layer. There's a weird bump. Why? Oh, because gravity. Why doesn't it go there? Actually, let's see. No, still colliding. But if I disable this, then we can't move anymore. And we ignore this, then we can. It should work. Yeah, it should. I don't know why it's not. Weird. Okay. Back to code. First off, we get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Next, we have. We were. Here. Okay. When we disable collision, we set this. This is not being set. No, this should be layer. Um, the wait. Wait a minute. This should be the lighter no, a lighter object layer. Actually, we don't even need to mess with that. Hold on. You know what? Just stop. Okay. Lighter, disable. Disable. Bow. Disable. Okay. Is this working or not? Just this part. Let's check. Range. Lighter. No. Lighter. Dot enabled. X. Pump this here. Let's see. It should show us when this state changes. Okay. Oh, me back. It is. Okay. Off. Off. Okay. Wait, why is it being called all the time? What? Toggle colliders. Who is calling this constantly? Oh, I'm doing this every frame. Dead ball. No free care. Oh, I see. So this gets overrid. We're just gonna ignore that. When we're alive. Oh, wait. When we're alive, which we are, and we're not in freaking echoes here. Okay. So this is where it's called every cycle. Next, when we hit uh oh, 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 that where functions here, we call it here. Okay. We do freaking, and when we're dead, we disable it. Do we need that? I don't think we do. Right. So when we're alive, we do this. Uh, should we do this? No, this doesn't seem right. Calling it every frame. Okay. What did I say to me here? Is really and let's just this. Oh, experiment. Back to it. And we should get output when we press the button. Oh, you did not see the code. I am so sorry. Hold on. What I did was, here, this button. This is how it was. So all I did was get rid of this and this. So we don't get call it every frame. This gets called every frame. Instead, wait. Oh, yeah. Uh, in here we have this calling it every frame. If we're dead, the gliders get turned off, or if we're flying, then they get we're not flying. Just get set to true. We don't want that. We don't want to call this every frame. So we just rely this, which is when we change the setting. So now this only gets called once through here when we turn it on, and once when we turn it off. So let's see. Back to here. Off there. Oh no. Wait. True. Why true? Hold on. I'm off. So so this is off. Okay. This because it should be inverted, right? Stupid. So when the free camera is on, gliders should be on. Okay. colliders. Oh, oh, colliders should be in green. And what I did was just add this. So when the camera is on, these are gonna be off. And that should fix that. Next, we go here and then do the layer miscellaneous. Since the body collider is gonna be off, we don't need to mess with them. The only thing we change is this. We set to the ignore layer and we set to the layer layer. We could do the same for the glider, but having extra physics calculations makes most sense, at least to me. So we're just gonna stick with this, or just change there. Just make the note of that. So now when we go back to Unity, it's compiling. Now it should work. So now when we do this, gliders should be off and we should be able to fly. Yippee! Okay, nice. We have this again. Nice. Wait, can we still interact with things? Hold on. Let me get to the other place where we had our segments done. Can we? Oh, we can. You're so smart. Oh my god. Wait, why aren't you working? Hello? Why? No! Why aren't you working? Why? Hold on. Let me get to the there. If we select an object and press F, it is we can. Oh, this is tracking. Wait, no. Yeah, either way. What I want to do was this object plus a. Oh, doesn't have whisper. No, it should. It does. These two, but this doesn't. Oh, wait, why do what is this one have a square? Oh, copy. Hmm. Copy here. Stop. We can paste component as new. Okay. Go here. Uh, okay. So we need mesh lighting on both of these. Mesh lighting. Okay. These three get over the lighting there. Yes, I believe. Yeah. So then the left one gets this. Oh, they're both right. They're named incorrectly. Okay, let's ignore it. Back to clever. So now we actually confirm that our recam is working. Nice progress. Autosave, data, right. I do want to add the cycles again. Sorry. Steam, water. Okay, so stamina, bonus, stamina, and spread. Hmm. So the way this works, and if I go over, if stamina is functioning right now, let's see the code. Uh, base there. Yeah, should be here somewhere. There we go. So the way this works right now, get color, okay. Drain against friend, else now we're checking if the player is moved. If they have horizontal displacement. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're checking position change between the previous position and the current position. Okay. And we're just checking the X and Z movement. Okay. Okay. So this doesn't count vertical movement. Hmm. So we do that. We check. We get the movement. This is the current movement. We normalize. So because we have these movements calculated separately. Oh, so hard to speak with when I'm talking over myself. I just have to push through it. Okay. Sorry. uh so this goes to 1, this goes to 1, and that value becomes greater than 1. So units are from square. Then we get sprint ratio, which is 0.66, and whether we can sprint or not. So we drain our stamina based on how fast we're moving. Once it goes 0, we can no longer sprint, and then we have to wait until our stamina goes at least 0.1%. This could be higher. So what it does is if there's a stamina bar, it drains to 0, then it goes up to 0.1, then we can run again. Otherwise, it's gonna be like a little bit of stamina run. So it's kind of like that. So 10% stamina, and then we can run again. And I believe this should just be about between 0 and 1. No, 7. Oh, then this should be higher. Oh, never mind. It's 10% because we're multiplying it with that. That's fine. Right. And while we are not moving, our stamina regenerates. So we need to be still for stamina to regenerate. Won't regenerate while we're moving. Is that? I don't know if I like that. I didn't want it to regenerate slowly over time, regardless, so long as we're, you know, not sprinting. So what we could do is, since we can't sprint anymore, things slowly, we want stamina to regenerate slowly. Let's add that to our what's really stamina rather should slowly regenerate while not sprinting. Sprinting should not be still. Even if slowly shouldn't have to be still. So yeah, it should generate at a reduced speed, but not 0. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, you can see that. Never mind. All good. Back to the phone. Here we have when we're moving, stamina regenerates. Wait. Standing still. Kind of. Um, hmm. And then here we have going fast. Oh no, we already have that. Still. Regenerate slowly. Uh, inverse the proportion our speed, our speed, player speed. So the player is moving fast, it's gonna regen slower. Be trying, yeah, trying to move fast, we can not sprinting, regenerate slowly. Yeah, I already considered that somehow. So then, yeah, oh, wrong button. Yeah, bonus. Stamina is the thing mainly which I wanted to revisit. So the way bonus stamina I had in mind, I wonder if I copied that video. Hold on, I'm gonna check my notes on my phone. Mm, Sure, I have it somewhere. On here. Mm, I don't believe I have it written, or I can find it at least. Uh, that's fine. That's fine. So basically, what I had in mind was that when you run and you get hurt by an enemy, you get bonus stamina, or rather, increase stamina regen in uh, part stamina restore when hurt. So yeah, I think that's something in Dead by Daylight, uh, Dead Hard or something, where when you get hurt, you move faster. So it's kind of like inspired by that. So what we want is stamina region, rather temporary increase stamina region, and part of stamina restored when hurt. And uh, once every few minutes, uh, hold on, cool down after use. So you get bone stamina, and then you have to like completely calm down, kind of like basically it's adrenaline. And what it should also do is maybe uh, grant get immunity. So if your health doesn't go below threshold, so the player hasn't died if they're very low on health. So let's say, well, I mean, health regenerates anyway. Um, two, easy. I have to think about it. So if the player gets hurt, they get ambushed or cornered or something, they're in trouble, they're in a bench, they get hurt, they get increased stamina. But if their health was already really low, and oh wait, if this has a cooldown, then adrenaline only kicks in after a few minutes, and that should be enough to regenerate some of your health. Should I have healing items? Hmm. Because at the moment it's just because that could be abused. Like you're being chased by something, you open your bag, pull out whatever the cheese wheel, you eat it, and just get healthy again. Which um, I don't know how I feel about that. That would be too easy. So no health items. Okay. We have no. I don't. Should I? Yeah. Oh, here it is. Huh. On. on so that's the end log I had before. When hurt on low health. Yeah, it should be if you're on low health. That's when adrenaline kicks in. Um, Kicking only when already on low health. So you get hurt, you get bruised, a lot. Sorry, had to cough. So you're already on low health, so you're about to die. That's when this kicks in. So you get a hit. Let's say it also grants 10 immunity, but then okay, so you're on low health, but you don't get hurt enough to die. This means hurt, but not enough to die. So, hmm, where oh, yes, hurt, but not enough to die. Okay. Hmm, because I don't like a spark. That would make this too easy of reliable safe easy since health would regen anyway by time like adrenaline recharges unless it is much slower to recharge compared to health. Hmm. Options. Oh, I had a window open and it was all white. Just got blinded. It's almost dusk here. Okay. So we do want bonus stamina once every few minutes, or cooldown after use, or uh, once um, or once every full health. So now it doesn't have its own timer. It uses help as a timer. Okay. Doesn't go below the threshold. Because death immunity would be too easy, I feel. And then here, rather than having its own separate cooldown, just tie it to health. Comes here, tie it to it, then that separate time for it to no, no, no. Then have a separate time for it. You can only when it already on low health. There it is. Hurt, but not enough to die. Uh, um, um, so this is only going to work in very specific conditions. But if we add immunity, then we are guaranteed adrenaline. Do we want guaranteed adrenaline? I don't think I do. It's kind of be like a hidden mechanic, more of a hidden mechanic. This way, this way. Need to get lucky for it to repay. The reason I'm being so verbose is, consider all the reasons why this decision is being made. Good Lord. Consider all of the reasons this decision is being made. Christ. It is hard to speak. Anyways, I think I like this approach more. I will have to think about it some more. So once every full health, that means you can spam it. Prevent abuse. Have to wait. And regular exploration would be faster. So it's not a crunch. Um, Next we got it's easy since no region would rather help with yeah. So we don't have a separate timer, so it's guaranteed to be hit. And then it only kicks in when we're doesn't go up. So player gets hurt, but not enough to die. More of a hit mechanic and need to get lucky. Because, the game is supposed to be hard, not to the point where it's frustrating, but the threat is still there. Like you can die if you mess up too much. So this makes sense to me. Yeah. we can roll with that. I don't, I don't think there's enough time for me to add this, so I might just save this for next stream, which should be, I believe, tomorrow. It's gonna be late, but okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Uh, yeah, I think that's about where I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching. Uh, I hope this was education, kind of. I mean, it's supposed to be. I don't know if it actually is. If half the things I say get censored anyway. The parts I don't butcher myself, because uh, yeah. Also, the files haven't been updated on my Git, but I will do that soon-ish. Oh, sorry, it's just the waveform. It's fun. Um, what else did I want to say? Yeah, the chat overlay isn't working. Let me see if I can make it visible. Is it gone? It's not showing up. I don't know. Either way, chat overlay is broken for now. So we'll check that out later if I have to use a different software now. But it's fine. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, or night, and drink water. And yeah, take care. Goodbye.